Hi, I'm Chang Tai. Today I'm going to introduce a smart memory challenge game, which is a memory pattern game built with M5Stack. Why I'm going to build this game? The problem is the students often lost control during study and need some engaging brain training activities. Also, the traditional memory practice is repetitive and less interactive, and a small portable device can turn memory training into a simple game. The purpose of the game is to train short-term memory and concentration. Also, it can also use game-based interaction instead of passive worksheet practice. Lastly, it can also show how M5 Flow can build a complete education mini system. And the code explanation. The first part is the import section, which it can, uh, which this part have imports all the modules needed for the game. And the second part is the screen and interface setup, which this part has designs the game interface. And the third part is the game state variables, which can store the game data and which it remembers the correct pattern, the player's input, the level, the score, and the fourth part is the update and message functions, which has update the information on screen and keep the level and score accurate. And the fifth part is the pattern display logic, which can represents the memory pattern. And the sixth part is the level progressing and game over, which it can control whether the player goes to the next level or lose the game. And the seventh part is the start and answer checking part, which is showing how the game can start and check whether the user input is correct or not. And lastly, the eighth part is the button control and main loop, which this part can connect the physical buttons to the game logic. And how the game works. Firstly, user need to press A to start the button, and the system will show a sequence of A, B, C, and the player need to repeat the order using the button. And lastly, when you score the correct answer, it will level up. Uh, and this is how the game looks like. As you can see, it can show a pattern and when it score correctly, it will go to the next part. And this is how the game play. And what can learners learn from this game? For the players, it can improve their short-term memory, attention, and concentration through repeated recall. And for developers, it can apply variable list, condition, loops, random logic, and event handling. For STEM learners, it can combine game design, embedded programming, UI, and problem solving in one project. And in conclusion, this short, smart memory challenge game is a simple but meaningful M5 project because it can combine a clear education purpose with interactive gameplay, hardware input, and practical programming logic. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you.